Oh my word. Aston Villa are actually going to win the league. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, you say this 2 years ago and going to almost be in the Championship. Unai Emery has taken them from a rock bottom crap side to in the last 7 days, right, they've beaten Spurs, Man City and Arsenal. They've beaten a team who at the start of the season were top of the league. They've beaten a team who were runners-up last season, and they've beaten the treble winners, the Premier League champions last season, and they've beaten Man City deservedly. They thrashed Man City. Man City had 2 shots. Have you ever seen Man City have 2 shots? I've never remembered Man City to have 2 shots in a game. Now, Liverpool are top of the league at the moment, right? Liverpool are 2 points, 2 points clear at top of the league, because Villa have beaten Arsenal. And we're going to chat about the 2 most recent games. We're going to chat, because we've already chatted about the Spurs game, we're going to chat about first the Arsenal game, the most recent one, and then a little bit about the City one, and just if we are witnessing a Leicester City moment. Like, all I've ever known from the day I got into football was Man City, Man City, Man City, Man City, Liverpool, Man City, Man City, Man City, Man City. And now, like, the final time where you get to see like a proper title race, Aston Villa are 3rd, and we could be witnessing a Leicester City moment from Aston Villa this season. But first, though, we're going to have a chat about the games, because it's what we do. And one of the main talking points, obviously Villa thrashed City, very deserved against City. One of my notes is, are Man City in a crisis? No, they're not. They've just had some upsets. I think Rodri not being there is like a massive blow for the man Kevin De Bruyne. You can see just how massive De Bruyne and Rodri are in keeping Man City, I guess, like, together. And Villa created tons and tons of chances against City and should have had a fair couple more, although in the Arsenal game it wasn't as one-sided, and Arsenal had 2 disallowed goals, and I'm going to give my opinions on them. Havertz's handball was the first one, right? I wanted Villa to win because I don't like Arsenal. I shouldn't support Arsenal, so I automatically don't like Arsenal. So I wanted Villa to win. I didn't really mind. I'm not going to get too infuriated with the decision. But let's be honest, that's not a handball. And even if they give that as a handball, they have to give a penalty because Matty Cash had his arm out here, and handballed it when, like, his arm is here. Havertz handballed it when it was like right on his side. It has to be a penalty then. And Arsenal, let's be honest, probably going to score the penalty, and it would be 1-1. And then there was Jesus' penalty appeal. I think because he kicks him in the bottom of his leg, doesn't he? And from in real time, it didn't look like a penalty. When you watch in slow motion, you probably got to give that with what the referees have given this season. We say about consistency all the time, but it's what you have to talk about, isn't it? I think if they're going to give other things this season, then they're going to have to give that Jesus penalty. But no, in the end, Villa have won the game. So we're going to talk about Villa. But I think Arsenal, even though they were maybe robbed, and I know a lot of their fans will say that they were robbed with the handball and with the penalties, Arsenal should have taken their chances. If they wanted to get something from the game, they should have taken their chances. They had more of the ball, and they maybe created some better chances and should have done more with it. I think they made some sloppy mistakes, which they wouldn't really do. And you hear it all the time around social media and everything. You hear from like the start of the season when Arsenal were doing really well, winning games fairly comfortably, and after the Brentford one, everyone was saying Arsenal are going to win the league. This team is just a team who just win games, and it's shown today that they can get found out. They almost did against Luton, and they're late goal merchants. Maybe. But no, the focus point is on Aston Villa and whether they can win the league. And I think if they carry on this trajectory, their home form is brilliant. If they can carry on their home form, They just need to start doing it away. If they could have got a result against Bournemouth last week, that would have meant like so much to Aston Villa. It's not the end of the world for Arsenal, so don't panic, Arsenal fans, because lots and lots of teams, we've seen it with City and now Arsenal, lots and lots of teams are going to drop points at Villa Park. But no, do you think Villa can win the league? Drop a comment, tell me your thoughts, and cheers for watching, everyone. You've been watching the Full Time Podcast. Goodbye.